Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Okay. I have my computer up so I can I'm doing nails today, you guys. I'm gonna do some real quick nails. Y'all, these have become some of my favorite nails. They're very cost efficient and they're really cute. They're like classic cute. My husband really likes these too. Pop, what's going on? What's going on? What's up, cousin? Risha, yes, girl. We about to hit some quick now. Y'all know this is about to be quick fast. You already know how I get down. You know how I get down. So these are and we also gonna talk about something because y'all, I saw something yesterday on Instagram and it just bothered me. Okay. It bothered me to my core. It did. Y'all listen, my husband is downstairs on 2K, so you already know how that goes. What's up, y'all? What's up, Sylvia? Y'all, I'm looking over because my computer right here, so I can see. Matter of fact, let me just put it right here. And then, well, no. No. I'm going to set it right here. These are the things that I use when I do a real quick set. Sorry, y'all. Should have had this done. Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? Ooh. Okay. That's good. How y'all mama now? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, Trina? We might be some can for real. Every time I see Jones, we might be some can for real. Okay, y'all. So these are the nails. These are by Kiss. This is their Bare But Better premium nails. Again, I love it. And these are their true nude nail shades. They do have different nude shades. I like the one that's like really pink. Now, they say they're the #1 nail brand. I don't know. I didn't say it, but y'all see it's on here. You see? You see that? That's how they're coming at it. So, I'm going to just do my nails, y'all. And you know another reason why I like this? I have pretty average sized nail beds. Sometimes, you know, average, like small average. You know, almost completely average. And these fit me very well. So, these are not like custom sizes. They're pretty just average. So, Joanna, welcome. Welcome, cousin. Now, when you get these nails, it's going to come with the nail glue. I never use, anytime that I do my nails, I never use the nail glue that comes with it. This is my absolute favorite. Y'all talk about this when I talk about nails. This nail glue right here. It's in my Amazon store. It will be, all of this stuff will be in the description box, okay? I guess I could put it in there right now. Hold on, y'all. Let me put it in there now. What's up, y'all? What's up? Chauncey, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I'm putting the links in here just in case you guys want to get them right now. Sometimes I do this afterwards, but hold on. Hold a minute, y'all. Hold a minute. What y'all doing? Okay. Let me just, because I want, now, when I put up the link, there are different ones. So you just get you get whichever one you want, but these are the ones that I am doing today. Premium. This is, and they say this is 7-day wear. Here we go. I can wear it with this glue right here, baby. Don't play with them. Let me put these in the description box, and then we're gonna get started, y'all. gonna get started because I got something to say. I truly have something to say. What's up, y'all? Almost done. Y'all, my husband is down there. Hype. So you will get a nail glue with this, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what I do. If you want a longer hold, get this glue that I'm about to put in the description box, y'all. It's a big difference, you guys. It's a big difference. Ask your cousins who have gotten it. For real, it's like that. Nail bond. Almost done, guys. That's y'all cousin downstairs. That's y'all cousin on 2K, okay? Okay. Okay. MKB Lives. Bam. No. No. Save. Okay, y'all. So it should be in the description box. Sorry, y'all. I feel so Okay, so I also just changed it so only subscribers can now be in the chat. It's just the way I roll, y'all. It's the way I roll, baby. It's the way I roll, baby. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we cool? We cool? We cool? What's happening, cousin? Oh, yeah, he hype. He hype, y'all. I was putting the links to what I'm gonna be using in the description box, basically. That's what I was doing. Oh, I didn't put this in there. Usually I have this done beforehand, you see. But God said, not this morning, baby. Not this morning, baby. I'll let you'll get it together, but you just gonna have to. Ooh. Bam. Okay. I had to put the shimmer oil because I always do this when I do my nails, y'all. Always. Okay. My cat's trying to get in here. Okay, y'all. So I'm just going to do my nails. We're going to jump into it. What's up, chat? What's up? What's up? Okay. Like I said, it will come with the glue. I don't use that. I use nail bond. Very strong hold. So anytime I'm doing a set of nails, I always buff first. You know, I hope this comes with the little alcohol pad, a little white. And I don't know if it does or not. After you buff your nails, just wipe it down with a little pad or a little, you know, a little alcohol, or wash it just to get the, you know, the remnants. Get the remnants. Get the remnants off. So y'all, I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all while we do this for real. He caught that Holy Ghost. Y'all, when I tell you it goes down on 2K, it really does. Anybody else play 2K or have a 2K'er in their home? You already know what I'm talking about. You already know. What's up, Charlene? Come on home to me. Hey. Oh, thank you, dopamine. Thank you. Thank you. Nika. Huh? Then you already know what time it is, baby. It goes down. And y'all, I'm a gamer too. Y'all might not know that. That's actually going to be something that is going to be, like, the members will know that. But, because, you know, I don't want to put everything on, you know, on my general channel, just because I want to keep it somewhat consistent. But yeah, I'm a gamer too, guys. But I don't play those games. And I don't play games in life. I play vintage games like Mario, Sonic, Donkey Kong, those types of games. Super Mario. Okay. I also go just, you know, give myself a nice shape. Because my nails always grow out. When I do a set, they always grow out. And I like for them to grow out a certain way. Olivia. Yes, Joanna. You got to sing the song. When somebody named Charlene come in the chat, you got to sing the song. I need a wipe. Hold on, y'all. Oh, I have my thing right here. Yes. Look at God. Won't he do it? Okay. You can also, depending on what shape your cuticles are in, you can push them back if they need to be pushed back. I'm going to just push mine slightly. Because I just did a full cuticle, well, not treatment, but kind of not too long ago. So, it comes with a file and a cuticle pusher as well, y'all. But I just use my own files because I just have them. So, I'm just telling y'all all this stuff before we get deep. Because I got something to say to y'all. I got something to say to y'all. We about to get deep. So really what I'm doing is just kind of going around the base of my nail. Because my cuticles are pretty much pushed back for the most part. So I'm just rounding them. So, and this is so you get longer wear out of your set as well. When you can get real down and good and in there. Okay, y'all. Sister Jackson online. You know I'm on that Mortal Kombat. You know it. This is the oil I'm going to use when I'm done. You know I'm on that Mortal Kombat, baby. Me and Sindel, we're going to get you every time. We're going to get you every time. You know what I'm saying? You're not even going to get close to me because she's going to scream in your face and take you to the place. Period. Street Fighter, you already know. Chun-Li, we're going to kick you with those motorcycle legs. I'm through with it. So, you guys, I usually just go for what I know. After this part, I place a dollop of glue on my nail and on the artificial nail and go on to the house. That's it. That's it. Okay, so let's talk, y'all, while I do this. So here's where we are now, guys. Let me make sure I have all of the little dust particles from up under there. And I always keep my nails short, guys. Just even when I don't do my nails, I just do. I've always have, just from my sports days, and it just has stuck with me. So here's where we are. Boom. Here we are. Bam. And just go ahead and measure before you glue. If it's too big, you take a snip from each corner. Like a little snip from this corner. Let me just flip it over. You snip a little from this corner and a little from this corner, going in an inward direction, okay? And that will kind of, that will make the nail smaller. But you want to do it little by little because then, you know, you can't put it back together. You know what I'm saying? So this is fine for this. Centipede, what we in here talking about? Music? Reby now? Wasn't that Reby? I actually need to get my new, this one is running out, y'all. And I buy these like multiple at a time because I use it so much. Like I said, I never use any other glue. And just go down as far as your cuticle will allow. Apply pressure for like 30 seconds. That's it. Go on to the next nail. So, in this, what y'all in here singing? Do you soak, Yvette? Do you soak your nails before you try to remove them? We was talking about Sister Laudelle Jenkins. Listen, I can't say much, but I will say Laudelle is making an appearance very soon. That's all I can say to you. That's all I can say. We don't put Laudelle on the program. See? And it's like a very natural, and it's a great length. If you're active, y'all see that? The thumb is hard to show. There we go. You see? Easy breezy. And some of these nails, these particular ones, sorry you guys, I have to adjust my nose ring. These particular ones, some of them have little jewels on them. So you can get spicy if you want to. It just depends on how you want to do. And I go nail for nail. So thumb, thumb, pointer, pointer, middle, middle, ring, ring, pinky, pinky. That's how I do. Okay. Now that y'all have seen the process, let me make sure it's on here, honey. Okay. Yeah, I need to get my other. I'm on the last little bit of this one, and I don't want to play with it. I might get my new one. Y'all, I use this app, okay? And my nails on my right hand are slightly bigger than the nails on my left hand. Anybody else have nails like that? You have to get to know your nails personally. Okay, y'all. Y'all, listen. Y'all are turned in this chat. I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you for that solo from MKB. Listen, y'all, let me jump into this. Because, okay, so I saw this video on Instagram, y'all. And it was this guy, of course. There was this guy, and he was talking about how much he, like, hates wigs. He had a, it was like this thing where, like, basically, just how he hates wigs, okay? And how you have to hate your hair, you have to hate your heritage, you have to hate all those things if you wear wigs, right? If you don't wear your hair. And a lot of times, you know what I noticed? People focus on wigs, right? But when you have your hair braided, nobody, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because the video was really, it was really shallow. It was just on a shallow level. And most times when I see stuff like that, I just could, well, and I did. I kept scrolling, but I said I'm going to talk about this because it was ironic that literally right before that, I saw this video of these guys. And I'm going to just put it to you like this. They look like me, okay? And the author of this video I'm talking about too, he looked like me too. These guys, this lady had this fro, and her hair was like super strong, beautiful. You could tell it was healthy, thicker than a snicker. You hear me? Strong, beautiful 4C hair, perfect fro, everything. And these people who looked like me was going in on this woman about her hair, right? And I said, you know what? It's time we talk about this, because y'all don't really like natural hair like that. What y'all like is 3C natural hair, maybe 4A natural hair. And I'm going to tell you why I generally don't talk about this. Now, my daughter, oh my goodness, I absolutely love her hair. I love doing her hair. My daughter has thick, beautiful, healthy 4C hair. My curl pattern is a little different. My curl pattern is a lot looser. That's why I be getting those questions about texturizer. Y'all, ain't no texturizer in my hair. Let me just say that, okay? That's just, it's just a little looser. That's all. That's it. That's all, honey. It's definitely either 4A or 4B. I don't like, you know, if you need that type. But no, I ain't got no texturizer, girl. No. But if you got one, you got one. But I don't. I don't. And I'm being as passionate about it because somebody told me I did. I said, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tell me, baby? What's in my head? No. Okay. But that's why I don't always just talk about this. There's so many different layers. That's why. There's so many different things that I could say. You know, I think I want a gem on my pointer finger. I think I do want a gem on my pointer finger. Let me make sure it's not too big. Ooh, that will work. Yep. So anyways, they were clowning this sister. Beautiful hair, mind you. Beautiful. But because it was tightly coiled, 4C hair, you know the rest, right? So I was like, first of all, I don't know if y'all be wanting to say stuff, but I don't know. In this day and age, it's weird. But I'll say this. One of the things that I like about my husband is all the things that I do as a woman. Like, you know, I went to hair school. I love different styles. You're not going to box me in. You're not going to box me in. And there are so many people like me out there. We just like things. So my channel is about protective styles. So you're going to see majority protective styles. You're going to see my natural hair because I'm doing my hair. So you're going to see braids. You're going to see crochet braids. You're going to see all the things. You're going to see, depending on how long you've been here, it's bantu knots, it's wigs, it's all the things, right? So if you're looking for people who every single day rock their natural hair, you can find them. You feel me? You can find them. It's just that there is money in bashing black women. I've said it before. There's money to be made. And unfortunately, the people who are cashing in on that, 9 times out of 10, who they look like? 9 times out of 10, right? So, no, that one's too small. That's too small. I gotta make sure I gotta make sure it's right. So it really, it just confirmed what I already know. A lot of these folk out here it's not that they just gung-ho and are the supreme protectors of natural hair. Because a lot of these folk don't even like natural hair like that. What they like is a certain type, a certain curl pattern, a certain feel. Is it soft? Is it long? They don't care nothing about shrinkage. Because, baby, shrinkage means healthy hair. Let's just be clear. That means you have healthy hair. So, with that being said, they don't care about none of that stuff. Let's just, I would rather somebody be all the way real about it. Just say it. Just say so. Rather than gaslighting as if you are promoting natural hair. Because no, you're not. You're promoting the type of hair you think is pretty. You think is acceptable. That's what you are doing. And it's just so crazy because, y'all, like I said, there is money to be made by doing this. I need a bigger one. There is money to be made by doing this. You feel me? So people jumping on the bandwagon, and it's so crazy because then you have, y'all, my nerves, because then you have other people who don't look like me who are celebrating the dog shite. Do I need to continue? And I'll be like, now hold a minute now. Y'all don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke, because off of social media, is the real life, right? Sometimes we have forgotten that. And when you don't have an interest, a monetary interest of belittling the things that some of the things that black women love to do, we love to express ourselves. We've always been this way. This is not new, baby. Nothing that we're doing is new. Okay, we catching the heat. But honey, this is not new. Okay, and then if you want to get really, really deep, There's a reason why natural hair was tucked at some point in history. There's a reason why. Just like it's a reason why a whole lot of things happen. But see, y'all so worried about wigs that, and you're not going, one thing about me, I love black men. My husband, boy, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I'm the type of person, I feel like love who you love. So it's been a lot of like interracial relationships, even in my family, all of the things. We celebrate everybody. Because my thing is this, I'm going to tell you to go who loves you. We're not doing no struggle love. We're not doing no, you got to do this and do that to prove that you worthy of. No, no. Y'all got to remember, we raising a whole daughter. No, no, we're not doing that. That's half of the reason why people end up in the situation they end up, because we are supportive. We do want to see you thrive, and we do want to do this. So we will start with you from the very bottom, and then you turn around and talk. Then you talk on behalf of the people who wouldn't have looked at you when you were at the bottom, right? And I'm gonna tell you like this, rightfully so. Rightfully so. That's the maturity in me. Rightfully so. Because if you think for 1 second, I'm raising my daughter on struggle love is that's the way. Yeah, yeah. And I'm raising her to be an amazing young woman. So that's gonna happen. So if you think for 1 second you're gonna be able to be bare minimum, that's over with. Cause when we was out here with bare minimum, y'all still talked about folk like a dog, and still to this day, I'm like, y'all, they are clowning this beautiful, oh y'all, when I tell you, stunning woman, and her hair was the hair that I thought I was gonna have when I went natural. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I did think that. I just knew my twist outs was gone, my braid outs was gone. Nope. No, it's not the way it ended up. But I have learned to love and support and embrace my hair. I've always had healthy hair. My hair it just is what it is. It's just not like my daughter's hair. Okay, that's what I thought I was going to end up with. Didn't end up with it. Okay, I got my mama's hair, so thought I was going to lean toward my daddy's side on that, but Cookie kicked all the way in on me. Okay. And my mama has beautiful hair too, but her hair is like, it's not tight. It's just not tight. Okay. But it's black. My mama is black. My mama is black. That's another thing. Why y'all acting like we only produce one thing when we, do I got to talk about the Eve gene? I'll be like, y'all just say stuff for the check. For the check. Y'all say stuff for the check. But in real life, I know so many black men, my husband included, that, baby, are you that's not real. But the problem is, it puts a precedent out there. Like, that's real. Like, black men ain't out here celebrating black women and they 4C hair. Are you crazy? And it's just so wild that that's the stuff that gets pushed to the front. That's the stuff. You are not going to be able to block us in. If we want to wear wig, we're going to wear wig. Just like if y'all want to wear a toupee, y'all going to wear a toupee. If y'all want to line y'all face with blackout, y'all going to line y'all face with blackout. Period. It's just all this we just can't do what we want to do. We can't do what we want to do. It's like, that's let me go ahead and say something about them because they over here doing what they want to do. And it's wild, y'all. It's wild. And I'll be like, I hope the check is worth it. I hope the check is worth it, because then you out here in real life shucking and jiving, because you're going to come across a beautiful, strong black man that's going to look at you like you. Come on now, do not let social media, baby, have y'all out here looking crazy at the cookouts. Because you got to remember, real life is real life. So, like, all of this stuff, and I be like, that's so unfortunate. That's so unfortunate. Forget the fact that there are so many reasons why people wear wigs, braids, all the things. So many reasons, even down to medical reasons. Forget that. Nobody ever. It's always the most shallow conversations about it. Nobody wants to talk about the depth of anything. You just want to get up there, bash black women, and make your coin. And that's what's pushed. That's what's pushed. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's a lot of reason why I don't be on TikTok. Like I'm trying. I am trying with TikTok. But it's almost like that's the formula, y'all. If you want to pop off, I got the key. There's this population of amazing women out there. And if you talk about them in a negative way, we will push your content, baby. And it's so weird because I'm like, it's only us, man. Nobody is out here talking about. I'm like, yo, man. Y'all don't like people who do stuff like that and who really feel that way about that. You don't even like natural hair like that. You just like a certain type. You like a certain type. You like a certain type. Just tell the truth, shame the devil. People don't want to say that, though. You don't want to say that. Because there's no reason for them to have clowned that woman like that. Her hair was beautiful. Hair was beautiful, healthy, gorgeous, natural. Ain't that what you say you want? Ain't that what you say is beautiful? Doesn't that mean she loves herself? That automatically, that's what that means. When you see that natural hair, that means, oh, she loves herself. Right? But then y'all get on this here internet. Huh? And then you clown this beautiful sister for her natural hair. And I was like, now ain't this something? These be the same one talking about when you wear wigs. When you wear wigs, that means. Well, hold a minute now. That means y'all want it both ways. Ain't that what that means? You want it all the ways. You want it all the way. We can't do what we want to do. We can't. Not black women. Not black women, honey. No. We can't do what we want to do, y'all. It's just too much. It's too much pressure. They don't like that. And it's like, let me tell you something. Y'all gonna be sick of me because I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. That's on period. That's on period. I walk downstairs every day, no matter if it's my natural hair, no matter if it's braids, no matter if it's crochet braids, no matter if it's wigs. And my husband tell me every single time, baby, you look good. Thank you. Thank you. And when I tell you that's the man here on this earth, under Father God, if he got a problem with what I do, then that's when I'll be like, let's sit down and talk about this, baby. Let's get to the root of this. Baby, other than that, And I got the type of husband, and I'm so thankful for this, y'all. I got the type of husband where, like, I'll be chit-chatting with my bestie on the phone, or I'll be doing my hair, doing my nails, just in my feminine ways, and he doesn't try to figure it out. Why is it that you like to wear wigs? And you know what, my husband, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll be trying to figure out the most PC way to say stuff. I got a down south country man. You hear me? I'm gonna say it like this. He called that women's business. He be like, I'm not, baby. Do your thing. Do your thing. That's what do your thing. Cause he don't want a man. He wants a woman. You see? You see how that works? So he doesn't expect me to be like him and his homies, right? Because he actually wants a woman. You see? When he be down there, I'll just let y'all know, your big cousin down there here on that 2K, you ain't never finna hear me like, oh, why do men always, I want a man. I want it. He be out there fishing. He trying to get me to go out there. We're going to talk about it. But I love that. I personally, I don't ask none of those things. Why is it that men always, there are certain aspects that it's just going to be. You see, I don't want to be in a marriage. That's just me. It's nothing to do with anybody else. And what you want in your life. I'm just talking about me personally. That's what I desire. So, yes, I do not want to be married to someone who acts just like me. That's me, my personal self. Now, for the people who I know who do like to be with the person who is very similar to them, I love that. It had to do, you got to be with your heart's desire. And when you are not, that's when little stuff starts to trickle out. Because when you low-key want your woman to be more like your boys, it's kind of like, really? Why? She can't be in her feelings. He does not. My husband don't. He love when I'm just in my. You know, I'll be getting ready for little special times with him, and he already knows. Like, I have a whole little system. Once I get out the shower, I'm doing my nails, I'm doing my toes, I'm doing all the things, I'm doing my hair, no matter what it is, and he loves that. He loves that, y'all. He loves it. He like my look. He down there turned up. I'm on live. I don't hide that. I got, hey, he aggressive. Not personally though. Hey. You gotta get what you want. You gotta get what you want. Then you won't have to worry so much about what you don't want. If you don't like a woman who wears wigs, why are you focused so much on women who wear wigs? You see? You see? And I know why. Because you're getting that check. And all I can say is I hope it's worth it, bruh. I hope it's worth it, bruh. Because I just thank God. I thank God that I got who I got. He don't do none of that stuff. Like I said, he be like, I don't get, and he the type, he's not going back and forth. He's not like, he loves my womanly essence. He loves that stuff. You see what I'm saying? It works because that's what he wants. He don't want somebody who is going to act like his homie. His brothers, his uncles, his daddy. No, he don't want that. So doesn't that make sense? Y'all hear Jamaican? Now you know when your cousin be on this game. Hey, he going in. He going in. He going in. But y'all, isn't it wild how really, when you think about it, it's really texturism, because you really don't like all black natural hair. That's just what you say to try to pander to the people who don't know any better, and bless them. Bless their heart. They're going to ride with you, and they're going to swear you the natural hair. I'm protecting natural hair everywhere. When you're not. You're not. Certain type of natural hair. Maybe. And then somebody was like, because just think about it. You never see people when they wear wigs. They never wear curly wigs. I said, this now, if anything bothers me, it's the generalization of certain things. How many times have y'all been in my videos, and I'm going to show you everything because that's my job. But when I get straight wigs, do I not always say, y'all know this is not my favorite type of wig? This is me personally. If you like straight wigs, that's a beautiful thing. But when I wear straight wigs, I like it for it to at least be like yaki or kinky straight or something like that, because I want some texture. I'll be like, that's not true. That's not true. Everybody is not out here seeking. And I'm going to say this too. When we're wearing like our bob styles and all the things, you know what we're thinking of? You know, back in the 90s when we had those wraps, it was black hair that had been blown out. It had that body. It had that's what it was. It was black natural hair that had been blown out. That's the style that we're going for. That is the style that we're going for. Let's be clear about that. When I think of straight hair, like with, like I always say, personally, if it's going to be straight for me, I like for it to be yaki or kinky straight or something, because that's what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about the praise team leaders. When they had that bob and and they were natural. They just had their hair pressed. Think about the girls on the Just For Me box and stuff. That thing was natural to the mud the whole time. Hair was just blown out. That's the look we're going for. We're not going for nothing else. Y'all can kill that. Y'all can kill that. It's still based off of the hair that we saw growing up, when our hair was pressed out or blown out or hot combed out or whatever. There's a certain way that black natural hair looks when it's pressed out. When you just want to do it for a certain reason. And then the rest of the time, your hair is in these big, beautiful puffs and all the things. So that's the inspiration behind a lot of the straight styles that you see. And then, yes, there are people who are going to wear silky straight wigs. I personally am not that much of a fan of those because they tend to be a little bit low density, kind of, they don't really hold curls really well. My hair is already fine. I don't need fine on top of fine. Okay. But if you have a lot of really, really, really dense, lovely hair, you may want to switch it up. Give me something that's just kind of bone straight. You have the right to do that. Think about it like this. You see a style, it's fire truck red. You want to do it, but you don't want to put that in your natural hair. Get this wig or put this bleach in my own natural hair. It's really, sometimes we be so deep to where we be overly deep. We be so deep, baby. And there's reasons for that too. There's reasons for everything. It's reasons for everything. So keep that in mind. That's what I'll be like, y'all. Keep that in mind. There are reasons. Huh? Turn to your neighbor and say reasons. Y'all, there are reasons. And I'll be like, why are y'all? But when I saw them go in on that lady, I said, that just confirms what I already know. It just confirms what I already know, hun. Y'all don't give a hoot. You remember when what's her name said that? I don't give a hoot. What was that on? Was it Wood Harris? What he said I don't give a hoot on? Was that Remember the Titans? I don't give a hoot. You hear me? You hear me? I don't give a hoot. You know when somebody say I don't give a hoot, it's like that. Yeah, Charlene, it's reasons, baby. It's reasons. I'll be like, y'all, the bag is gone. One day when that bag is gone, you in the real world with your real world mama and aunties and cousins, girl cousins, all of the things. And you got to be at the cookout and don't nobody eat your food because they don't know what's going on with you. You have to live with yourself after that. Sometimes we just like themselves. I'm that type of person. That's why I went to hair school, y'all. That's why I went to hair school. I love it. I love doing. I will grow my hair out and cut it the next day. I'm just like that. I love it. I love it. I love all things hair. Some people, it's very hard to box in us as a people. It's very hard. So why y'all always trying to box? I'll be like, yeah, but that video showed me everything that I said. You see? You understand? Tell the truth, shame the devil. Y'all really, some of y'all, I'll say that. Let me correct myself because I'm not going to generalize. I don't like that. But some of y'all really don't like natural hair like that. Baby, y'all don't like it like that. Only if it's a certain type. Oh, ooh, baby, it smells like somebody rich. Auntie, ooh. Yes, honey. Look at that. Somebody rich auntie in the building. And it's me. Honey, I done reached the point in life I be saying auntie and then I be in my subconscious be like, you are the auntie. Pipe down. You are now the auntie. But I have a whole lot of aunties. So I be like, I'm auntie and got the aunties, but I'm auntie in them up. So hey, Lisa, huh? Super auntie out here. My conscience will humble me. It will really like, hold a minute. You gotta switch your lingo now. See, you're not used to it, baby. I'm gonna give you time to transition, but you gotta switch it up, boo-boo. I'm gonna give you time. I'm gonna give you time, honey, because you're not used to it yet. But you better go ahead and get used to it, baby, because one of your little cousins gonna come down and your nieces and nephews, they're gonna tell you. They're gonna be like, auntie. Baby, some of them already calling me auntie. I say, yeah, yeah. I'll be like, yeah, how you doing, baby? I love it. Because I think about how I feel about my aunties. There's something about being an auntie. I love it. Y'all, I'm just getting my fingers greasy so I can show y'all. This is what I do when I'm showing y'all my nail art and stuff. You got to get it greasy. You got to get it greasy, baby. Look at it. Hold on a minute. I think I got it too greasy right there. Let me tell you something about my cousin V. One thing V gonna do is come in with that church finger. Once we almost at the benediction. We almost at the benediction, baby. You see? You see these nails? I love these. And these last me, you guys. I literally have to take these off. Like if I'm doing another nail set, I have to soak them off and take them off. This right here, huh? Not to be played with. And I have cousins who have this. And matter of fact, one of y'all just told me not too long ago that you were using a particular glue and it was trash, so you went and got this one because I recommended it, and it's the truth. I'm telling y'all, I ain't lying to y'all. I want y'all sets to be to be like that for real. This is Bare But Better. Y'all got my computer right here, so I'm sitting here like this. No ma'am. See, that's auntie right there. Auntie moves. This right here. And this is the premium one. The premium one has the little let me see. Let me see if I can show you. I don't want to show you with that finger, honey. Well, I'll show you. You see the little gems right there? That's the premium one. The other one don't have the gems, so it just depends on what you want. But there are a bunch of nails in here, and all of them don't have the gems. So even if you get this one and you don't want the gems, you can still get it and just don't use the one with the gems in it. That will decrease the number of options that you have for nails and nail sizes, though. So maybe just get what you want. Y'all remember this from the other day? From my things that have me in a chokehold? I'm obsessed with video. I ain't lying to y'all. This right here, I love this. I do. But yeah, I had to come on here and talk about that because that got on my last good nerve. I was like, let us be, honey. Because you going to have to show up in real life, bruh. And let you be a cousin of mine or something like that. You going to have to, you would not have a good time at the cookout. You're going to have to show up in real life. Calm down. Calm down. And I'm so glad people starting to realize, no, don't let these folks make you feel any type of way, because it's really a certain type of hair. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, girl. Huh? Yep. Pop. Clock it. Do what you want to do, hon. Let go. Wait, because us, let me tell you something, as black women, we are so nurturing and kind, and we accept, like, we sometimes I'll be like, man, y'all are exhausting. Y'all are exhausting. That's why I'm telling you. I thank God. I thank God for my husband. I thank God that he wanted a wife like me, because he doesn't like that type of stuff. He loves seeing me and people be like, another thing, people be like, toxic masculinity and toxic, and when people be like, it's masculine to do all this crazy stuff, and I'd be like, what? I'm gonna tell you something. The most masculine person, and this does not mean, I ain't saying he not gonna start nothing with nobody. He's not weak by any means. But he ain't, obviously, you always gonna meet somebody stronger than you, bigger than you, da-da-da. But my husband, y'all, is super masculine. Very much so, right? And one of the most masculine things that he does is love me the way that he does. Like, he protects me. He's concerned with my feelings. Like, for real. He makes sure that I feel happy. Those things that are not even his responsibility, to be honest. It's not even his responsibility, but he cares about that. He really cares about my emotions, y'all. He cares that I know that he loves me and all of the things that men sometimes probably don't even care about. But he's going to make sure he puts that best foot forward because he loves me that way. To me, that's masculine. That right there is what sets it off. Can I say it like that? Because it's probably children. This is not members only. But that's what, honey. That's how you marinate the chicken overnight. That's what marinates the chicken, baby. Huh? And if it's children out there and y'all know what I'm talking about, you go into the room. Go into the room. Because y'all ain't supposed to go on upstairs. Go on up there, and we'll tell you when you can come back downstairs, because ain't you at the grown folk table now. But that's what get, honey. Okay? People think, I'll be like, why y'all, masculine is that's when you, man, please, you protect women. You love women. You adore women. Now, if you hate women, hey, you got your reasons. I'm assuming. But just say that. Because it's seeping through. It's seeping through the side of your neck, honey. We see it. It's like this. It's like this, honey. I don't know if y'all know. And I'm just saying it because y'all may not know it. But baby, it's seeping. I be like, these folks don't even like women. A lot of them don't even like women, man. And it's coming across that way. And it's just like, just be okay within yourself and let us live, honey. Let us live the same way. Let us live, honey. Just let us do what we do, because you can't box us in. You might as well stop. And I don't care who says what about black women who wear wigs. And you don't really see people talk about braids and all the things. I guess that type of nacho hair is acceptable. And furthermore, you don't live with these people. You don't know. Yes, you're going to see protective styles on me often. That's my channel. So, that's that. But if you're looking for natural hair, you can find it. You just don't, it's no money in that. It's no money in saying, there's a lot of women who wear their natural hair. Majority of the time. There's no money in that. There's no money in that. I'd be like, I just hope that chick cuts it the way you needed to cut. Bruh. I really do. I saw this man that does not look like me check this man who does look like me. And you know what I thought to myself? Now that's a shame in itself. That's a shame in itself right there. You ought to be shamed. And the fact that you're not, it says everything. You ought to be shamed. You ought to be shamed. It's crazy. They don't realize how silly. I'll be like, never in my wildest dreams. Because I didn't come up in that time where it was like all this hate. Like this. I can't take, like, I be like, what is going on out here? Since when were we so much in women's business? Like, let us, and how we style ourselves and what we, I be like, when did this happen? On social media. I'm going to put it to you like that, on social media. Because these same folk, on social media, it's for the bag. I'm telling y'all, it's for the bag. I'll be like, if you don't sit down somewhere and y'all, you know how many times I've had to erase replies? Let me tell you something. When you have a brand, y'all, oh my goodness, sometimes it's rough. Because I'll be like, oh, honey. And I still have a kind heart. Look at me, black woman. And I don't want to put people out there like that. And I think about all that stuff. Like, I can make my point without putting somebody. Because then I don't want people to, you know. So, I'm always thinking like that. Just because I'm that type of person. But isn't it crazy how sometimes we don't get that in return? I be like, y'all are obsessed at this point. If you don't like black women, just submerge yourself in the women that you like, right? Y'all are punching yourself in the face at this point. You don't like us, but we live rent free in your mind. And to me, I'll just be like, well, why? Why, precious? Why? Money, 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 money. Money. Yep, social media has done this generation in. You hear me? Do you understand? I'm like, man, it is just weird out here. It's just weird. Just be with the people that you enjoy. I don't understand. Nobody's saying that you have to be with black women. You have to enjoy black women. You have to all these things, but go where you want to go. We always said that. But then how we get pulled into stuff? We ain't even say we over here, y'all. We over here minding our business, doing what we do, chit chatting on live, doing hair, doing nails, all the things, and then as soon as you turn around, yeah, black women, y'all. I be like, what? Hold a minute, hold a minute, hold a minute. It's crazy, right? You can't really turn one way or other without it happening.
Baby!
Oh my God.
Baby!
Open the door. They already done heard you hollering.
Well, I love you. I gotta go.
I love you. Where you going to work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby! Love you.
Love you, girl. That's that Mike Epps. You see? Do you see? He's just nice to me, guys. I got a man who wanted a woman. Thank God. Thank God. Because if you don't just say that shit. He sang and not singing. Maybe that's why this stuff be throwing me off. And when I see stuff on social media about like black men when women don't like each other, I see this stuff and I be like, so we just don't exist. We just ain't out here. Us and the many other people, the many other black couples, black married couples, black dating couples, all of the things. We just not even out here. Y'all don't even count us. Wow. That's a lot of the reasons why we post each other so much. Not that we trying to. It's almost like we trying to fight against a machine that is just getting bigger and bigger, and we're like, hold a minute. We out here in real life. We go out, we go to the restaurants, and we see other black couples on date night. We exist. I mean, why y'all out here lying like this? And again, I love it when people are with who they're with. You know, with whoever, no matter what, you know, their background is, all the stuff. As long as they're good to you. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Hey, I love black couples. I love black families. There are reasons for that. Because it's you know they're trying to come for us. So I love when I see it, but do I want you to be with somebody just for the sake of what color they are? If it doesn't work, if y'all not connected, no. Heck no. What the world? That's like me forcing. Like I said, I have children. I want you to be with the person who is gonna love you down. You hear me? As a parent, yes. And do I teach my children that black love is real? Yes. Because if you let social media raise your kids, honey, they will not know that. They won't know it. They won't. They're not gonna know that. But I want my babies to end up with somebody who is gonna love them down, honey. Yeah. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not raising them on no struggle, nothing. My son nor my daughter, nothing. Talking about what I'm raising my kids that they, baby, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the table that they already are and will continue to be. Period. My babies are raised. Okay? So yes, we're not doing no settle stuff. We're not. I'm gonna do just like the women who end up with the men, and they wouldn't look at you if you didn't have anything to offer. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Good for them. Cause honey, if you think for 1 second, period. That's I can't stand it. I see people doing that and helping folk and doing all this stuff and heartache after heartache after heartache just to prove you a rider. What? Are you crazy? Y'all stop that. Stop that. Cause at the end of the day, some of these folk out here gonna jump ship anyways. for the person who would not have built with them. Okay? And rightfully so. Again, good for them. They got a standard. Everybody else get to have standards but us. We just got to take what we... No. No. We don't got to do that. We don't. Period. Because don't do us. Yeah, that's true, B. They know what make money on social media. And it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate that there are people willing to do it. Is people willing to do it? Why? Why? There is enough room in the world for everyone, Charlene. Yes. Yes. And we all in this world together. All of us. Like, it's enough. If you don't like this particular group of people, go where you what you like. Why do you have to? Why? That's crazy. And people be like, well, my experience with this type of person. Listen, my husband is my husband. We met each other in college. So we both had passed before we met each other. It obviously did not work. So, and thank God I was not one of the people that it didn't work with this. And y'all, it's always been black for me. It's always been. So that's like, well, it didn't work for this black person. So I ain't even gonna forget it. Forget it. Do you know what I would have missed out on? Please. Please. Those are all like beautiful excuses. Lovely. If it helps you sleep at night. Just go over there where you want to be, honey. We happy for you. Go over there where you want to be, baby. We don't be having nothing to do with nothing. Honey, we be over here cutting up. We don't have anything to do with it. Yes, Robin, having standards is required. Period. It's over with. They done the game done changed. Ain't no struggle love. And if you still decide, then bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Don't do that, y'all. I'm encouraged. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not. And do not. And let's show these babies. It's okay to say somebody has to have a certain stance. Somebody has to be about something. Yep. Ain't nothing wrong with growing together. But let's have a standard. Let's have a standard. Where we gonna start? We ain't got to That's over with. That's over with. And they're gonna talk about that. So what? So what? You wouldn't be with such and such if they didn't have. Because guess what? If I didn't have, or if I didn't keep myself up, or if I didn't would you be okay? Okay. There you go. There you go. Think on that one. Think on that one. V, I'm not doing that. Trying to prove that you worthy of love by going through struggles with no. Why can't I just have the love that feels good? And no, obviously it's not gonna feel good all the time. The love is the love. You're gonna have your hills and valleys. We know that. I'm talking about that purposeful stuff. I gotta test out to see. What? I don't get why they can't love who they want to without speaking on black women. They can. But they gonna get that check, baby. And this is some, not all. Because there are, I really do believe, and like I said, certain things are pushed, but I really do believe that there are probably a lot of black men out there who may not date black women, but they don't talk about black women. You see? And I also have to believe that there are some white women out there who are dating black men who would not date those black men if all they did was sit around and talk about black women. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not going to see those people unless you know them in real life, because that's how social media is. And I know, let me tell you something. I have very close friends of mine who are white and who date white women who date black men. And if they were to ever open their mouth and talk about black women the way some of this stuff is going on social media, they would be like, what is wrong? I'm not doing that. Nope. No. I'm not doing that. So I know they're out there. It's just about what's pushed. That's what I'm saying. Y'all got to understand. It's real life behind this computer. It's real life, honey. Y'all like my computer case? It's real life. They gonna shame you. They gonna put you at the kids' table when you go to the cookout. You got to understand. People know you in real life. Don't be on here. But I can't tell people how to get their check. But it's just very unfortunate. Because, honey, as much as I try to celebrate us and do all the things, because it's a balance. Like, I'm totally inclusive to people over here. This is a place where we have all kind of different people over here, and I absolutely love that. But I am a black woman, and I do have to promote positivity in black. I do have to, because there is a machine working against that. So as a black woman, I'm always going to do that. I'm always going to push black-owned businesses. That's why I have a playlist with black. I'm promoting black content creators that don't get the certain push that other content creators get. We'll talk about that too. So I'm always going to do that, but that does not mean anybody is excluded. Never that over here. It's all love. If y'all don't know that about me by now, I'm so sorry. That means I don't know what that means, because I think I get that across. I really, really try to, and I hope y'all know that. But these conversations will be, because unfortunately, that's what's happening. So I'm a black woman through and through. My husband is a black man through and through. I have a black son. I have a black daughter. Like, this stuff matters. So you're gonna get all of it, okay? But I love the fact that we got family of all different races, all different backgrounds, all different everything over here. And I want everybody to feel comfortable and safe. And if at times you are uncomfortable, I can understand maybe in some conversations, but just know that it's all love over here. But I have to say certain things because it's just odd. It's very odd. Like, come on. You're going to have to come up off of this social media stuff sooner or later. And then let's not talk about the ones who really go hard on black women. Really go hard. And then, unfortunately, things happen, at the hands of the person who they were belittling black women for. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. You guys, we love y'all. You don't have to do that. And it's so much deep-rooted hate sometimes. It's like, you don't have to do that to prove we don't care. We don't care. You feel me? I just be wanting to know that, honey. Do they treat you right? Okay. Congratulations. That be it. But then we always getting, I be like, man, y'all, ooh, honey. It's okay to be too good for certain things as well. I'm gonna read that again. It's okay to be too good for certain things as well. It's okay. You think it's not when it is? Huh? Come on, Kay. You think it's not when it is? It sure is okay. It's very much so okay. Robert, what's up, cousin? I love the community here. Everyone here uplifts other people. I'm so happy about that, because I always want that. I want everybody to know that we all listen. Man, we done built such an amazing community over here. One of the cats is trying to get in here. We've built such an amazing community over here. It's like I couldn't ask for a better group of supporters. Oh my goodness. We all love on each other. We all are getting to know each other better. All of those things. And these are some of the things. And all the topics when I go live won't be deep. This is just something I saw yesterday. And it was just wild, because I saw that video of the guy talking about, I can't stand lace wigs and all that stuff and blah, blah, blah. And then, but right before that, I saw the video of the guys clowning the beautiful head of 4C natural hair. So I'm like, do y'all want natural or do you not want natural? You want a certain type of natural. That's what this is about. That's what this was about. Because I was gonna post what I saw, and then, like I said, I'm always aware of what could happen if you do that and people reach out to people, and I really don't want to do that. But I do want to talk about it. Cause y'all see, it's not just one person. Y'all see it. Y'all see it all over social media. It's like this thing to get dollars. And then certain things are promoted more than others. Like I said, we out here, like strong black families. We out here. But I'll just keep that. Yeah, we out here. That's it. Now whether we push to people, that's a whole. Which cat you think that is? Hey, Alicia. No, I have not seen Straw yet. Is it good? Oh, thank you, Charlene. My laptop case. Let me tell you something. I just bought this laptop last year. I was working with a laptop for years, probably about a good 6 years prior to that, working with the same laptop. Baby, when I tell you I wore that laptop down, I couldn't even hear. Like the audio was messed up. So when I was editing certain things, I had to edit wrong in order for it to sound right, because that's how bad it was. And I finally just broke down and bought a new laptop. I had to. My husband was like, baby, let's get you where you need to know. I don't be wanting to, y'all. Oh my goodness. I just don't be wanting to. Sometimes I just don't want to spend money like that, y'all. But it got to the point to where I had to do it. Anybody else like that where you just don't want to spend it in the laptops that you need sometimes to do, like, if you do content full time and all the things, then I'll be like, man. Or if you do music, you need certain laptops. Like my husband always needs certain things, and man, I'll be like, man, why stuff cost this much? But it's cool because we get to write it off in the end. But I don't be wanting to spend it, man. Do you? Wait, what did you say? Do you push? Y'all, I'm trying to catch up. Do you push for Miss Netta? Oh, I don't know. I know who Miss Netta is, but I don't watch. Respectfully, I don't watch that content. Honestly, I don't see Miss Netta's content. Like what I see, like if I pop up on YouTube or something, I'll see like other people's content about Miss Netta. So I never see, like, I don't know I guess it would be Miss Netta or whatever, but like I don't ever see her actual content. So like what I have seen has been content on Miss Netta, and it's not always good, you guys. So I don't really know. I don't know that story. Like I don't know the story of her and her man and all the things. I don't really know the story like that. Um, yeah, I don't know. So I really don't know. So I don't, I like to have a good grip on things before I don't know enough about, like I said, it's always like the bloggers, and it'll say like titles like Miss Netta hates black women and all kind of stuff, and I'll be like, okay. But those, I scroll, like, because I don't know. I've never seen any content from that actual content creator, so I don't really know. That movie is so triggering, but it was good. Really? So I gotta watch it on a day where I feel like I might be triggered, and it's okay. You cried? You ugly cried? Oh, I don't know if I want to see it. No. You see them all fall down. Centuries old hate. Robin, and you know what's crazy? wanted to teach, just say, because let me just say this very clearly. There are so many women who wear their natural hair. Okay, let's just set that price. It just is what it is. You just don't care about that. You don't care about that. And there's no money in talking about the women who wear their natural hair. Just like there are protective style channels, if you just want to base it off of social media, which I don't know why you would do that, but if you want to, there are natural hair channels. You know that. But there's money in saying that they don't. So there's that. But even if you wanted to teach, do you think the way that you come at black women, do you think that that's going to get, if you had some sort of heartfelt, educational, meaningful point, do you think that the way you bring it, do you think that somebody finna listen to you and get that meaningful point? No. And you really don't care. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. Because if you really want someone to receive what it is that you're bringing them, you're not going to bring it to them on the lid of a trash can, right? You bringing me this nice, beautiful, juicy steak on the lid of a trash can. I'm not going to eat it. Duh. But you know that. So, it's about that shmoney. It's about that shmoney. And I just want people to be clear that we know. We know. Okay? You're going to continue to do what you do. You're going to continue to get kicked out the cookout. Ain't nobody going to even invite you, probably. And you're going to wonder why. Just like this always happens. People do it. Then they get themselves in a pickle. Thinking that they got friends and places. And then you want to tiptoe back over to the cookout. You're going to have to come in the back door, maybe. I don't know. And they might even have it locked on you. I don't know. And that's if they tell you what day the cookout is. It always happens like that. Like, no. You had it figured out. Didn't you? You had it figured out. You and your friends? Where your friends at? Friends be gone in the mud. Then you want to come back over him. Shit, we don't sit down somewhere. If the internet crashed, Lord, so many people are not going to know how to function. Girl, that real world gonna hit them. That real world gonna hit them. That real world gonna hit them. Hey, Anna. Oh, girl, do you do lashes? Robert, you know what's crazy? I still have not seen Wicked. I still have not seen Wicked. Y'all, I'm just so behind. Because y'all know these last, I'm going to tell you something. These last few weeks or month or whatever have been so, I have gone through this. This last month, I've gone through. Charlene, yes, we are family. Alicia said, I love Wicked, but I was a little confused. I got all my sisters and me. Charlene, that cat is strong. I don't know if you know about Kenya, Charlene, but Kenya is a different type of cat, honey. My cousins don't like when I say she's bad. Okay, so I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say what they said to us when we got her from the adoption agency. She's mischievous. She's a tortie cat, and tortie cats are a little mischievous. That's what they told us. So I'm going to say it like that. I'm not going to say she bad. My cousin be getting on me. She not bad. I'll be like, let me tell you something. My question is these same opinions directed towards celebrities? I mean, are you going to say no to Nia Long with extra edit? That's what I'm saying. There's so many. If you like it, you're going to love it. If it's something on somebody that you don't deem for you or attractive or whatever, you're going to have an attitude. You see? That's why you just let people do what they do, and then you find the one that you like. That's it. You just find who you like. Because if the person you like, if all they wear is their natural hair, you're going to be happy, right? That to me is 1 and 1, not 2. I be like, just get the one. But then you have ones with natural hair. Beautiful, successful, baby. Lovely. But they don't have the type of natural hair that you like. So you're going to clown them. Crazy. Crazy work. Yes, you know that's Kenya. You know that's Ken. You know it is. Ooh, let me tell you something about Alicia in here today. Alicia said, life is all a test. Ask yourself, are you passing? I might go ahead and pin that one. I'm going to pin that one, baby, to the top. I'm going to pin it to the top. Give it all you got. Hey, and that's all we trying to do. That's all we trying to do is just be nice, hardworking, good people. To go where we want to go. If there's something that does not feed us, we go elsewhere. Love our neighbor. Just be kind. You know. But some folk don't want to do that, man. Some folk don't want to do that. What's up, Terry? B, I don't know much about Miss Netta either. Yeah, I don't really know that much about her. To have an opinion. But I was like, when I saw the title of that video, I was like, well, why would that be the case? Because it was like she hates black women, and I was like, okay. That's what let me know I can't have opinions on stuff, because I would think like what I would naturally think, like, well, why would that be the case? You see what I'm saying? Like, but maybe I don't know, honey. Ooh, honey. Yes. Skippity paps. What I miss? What I miss? Go skippity paps. I should have known. Hey, Miss Sharon, I ain't say hey to you this whole time. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh yeah, that did me when they was like, and stood on business too, talking about y'all don't ever wear curly wigs. All y'all get are European straight wigs. That's literally what they said. First of all, I personally have never in my life, maybe I'm not on those certain websites, because I'm sure they do have them for European people who wear wigs. For some reason, we are under some sort of warped impression that only black women wear wigs and hair pieces. We're going to skip over everybody. We're going to skip over the men. We're going to skip over everybody. We're going to skip over all the whites, all the Spanish, everybody who wear, and it's everybody's prerogative. Some people do it to fill in for volume. Some people wear clips for volume. Some people wear full wigs. It just depends on what you want to do. Some people want to cover all their hair. Some people wear partial. Some people wear sewing. All the people, right? Let me tell you something. Again, I went to hair school. I did everybody's hair. Y'all don't know, I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania. It's not a lot, y'all. It's black folk, but it ain't a whole lot like that. It's a whole lot of white folk. So I came up doing white hair. I had to teach myself a lot. I came up doing white hair. Do you know how many extensions and that's why when people say that, I be like, yeah, that's y'all telling the bald-headed lie. these men, but that's the thing. My husband can't sit down and talk statistics with me about wigs. He can't. He don't know. Y'all be saying stuff loud and wrong sometimes. I be like, that's a lie. But the thing with social media is you can just say it. And you can just get the views. And you know you be lying. You can just get the views, get the check, all the things. Get the clout. Because some of y'all want that clout more than you want the check. But y'all really don't want to have that conversation. You want the clout more than the check, baby. And that right there is something else. I be like, y'all telling the bald-headed lie, let these people. So maybe they get European style wigs or hair pieces or something. But on all the sites that I've ever purchased wigs, I have not ever once, and I know they exist, but not where I would get wigs or extensions or something. I've never once seen European straight and said, ooh, I'm getting that. Never once. Never once, y'all. That would probably be for someone who wants it to blend in maybe with their European style hair. Right? I ain't never once seen it. The furthest I'm gonna go is a kinky straight. When I have to do, because I know people like bone straight hair. So when I have to do bone straight videos, I say that every time because I'm hoping I don't even remember the last time I did a bone straight video, to be honest. People already know. Is that thing get ready to fall? People already know when they hit me. They already say like, okay, so I know you really don't like bone straight hair, but this is a new product. Some of your, and it's true. Some of my supporters may like it. Some of my supporters may like it. And y'all, you may not know this, but everybody over here ain't black. Everybody over here ain't black. So maybe. You just never know. My job is to be inclusive. So yes, I personally don't prefer bone straight hair. That's just me personally. But that doesn't mean other people can't rock it and can't make it fly too. Don't get it twisted. We're going to be fly regardless. And I think that will be people's problem sometimes. That'd be the problem a lot of times. So yeah, nobody is out here. I've never had one comment that says, Mary, can you help me find a European straight wig? I'd be like, y'all out here telling about, y'all was just out here lying. That's not true. And then if you have people who are looking for that texture, it's probably for a reason, you guys. It's probably for a reason. And then it's their business. Like I said, if we do something with straight hair, 9 times out of 10, we already have the envision in our mind of the natural hair that has been blown out or pressed. That is a certain type of straight hair, y'all. It's not the same. It is not the same. But here's the thing. I don't expect everybody to know that. But why the people who don't know that be the most ignorant ones? The loudest ones. The one who getting all the push and the checks and all the things, baby. I don't expect everybody to know that if it's not your business. You see? Folk be working me up. I don't expect folk to know that. Not everybody. There is a difference between natural, pressed, or blown out hair and European straight hair. There is a difference, y'all. There just is. There's a difference in volume. There's a difference in movement. There's a difference still in texture. There's a difference. You just get the one that you want. They both have their place for the particular person who's looking. You're either going to rock with it or you're not for your own reason. But don't act like. I'll be like, child, I love Yaki and Bill. Right, you see what I'm saying? We're not. Child. My mom loves her Bellamy body wave K-tips. Oh, you know what? A company reached out to me about K-tips. How does she like her K-tips? Like the actual K-tip, Robert. How does your mom like the, not necessarily the brand, but the actual K-tip experience? because they match her thin, bone straight hair. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish folk would just leave folk alone and just let us do our hair the way we want to. Dang. It's Thrifty's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Thrifty. Happy birthday, cousin. Oh, happy birthday, Thrifty. Happy birthday, Thrifty. Happy birthday. Which one of y'all the cousin that's always going to jump up to that high note? Everybody want to jump up to the high note, baby. Nobody is on the low note at that point. We can't get no harmony. Pass the test, one test at a time. Yes. I don't see a link for the hair. You mean the hair, is it Sherry? Sherry or Cherie? Is it Cherie? Ooh. You talking about the hair in my head? Because I can put it up there if that's what you're talking about. Tell the truth, all of the 2 decades that I worked at Sephora, all of the white folks had extensions and wore plenty of wigs. And that's what I'm saying. And I think that's amazing. Wear what you want to wear. Do what you want to do. And if I see you, I'm going to be like, girl, yes. Yes. Because like I said, I grew up doing, until I started doing, really learning on my own, I was putting those extensions in their hair. I was putting it in there. So I know folk be lying when they be like, white women don't. I'm like, how would you know? How are you so enlightened? Okay. Why are you over here in the women's meeting? Why? And you wrong. If you're going to be over here, fine. But honey, at least be enlightened. At least know what you're talking about. At least know what you're talking about, baby. That be the thing that, you know, y'all be like, y'all be wrong, though. You so wrong. But bless you. You be so wrong, honey. Yes, that kinky straight goes hard. It's that density. It's that still that little bit of texture in there. That's why I be saying people... You know, V, that's a good point, because we're open. And we always been like that. We open about a lot of stuff. How we cook, all the things. Now, that goes back. That goes back. That goes back to a whole lot of things. That can get real deep. Most people need... Chat? Okay. Most people need to watch your channel to learn that hair can be different textures. A mix of textures. Straight. That's the other thing. That's a really good point, Robert. A lot of hair can be mixed texture. Mine is. My hair back here, as you can see, this hair is not even... It's long enough for me to have gripped it. But my hair is so loose back here. It's always been. I've always had the same texture of hair. It'll be like... This right here, honey... I don't even know if it's a faux anything, to be honest. This hair has always been so flipping loose. And then up here, it's a mix between 4A and 4B. My hair has always been the same exact texture. And like I said, I had to get used to. I had to learn to love my hair, because I thought I was going to have that real thick 4C hair. That's what I thought was going to grow from my scalp. When I cut my perm off, my relaxer, I just knew. No. And I had to learn to love it, because I can't do styles that I can do on my daughter. I can't do certain things. I can do it. I can do it, but it's going to look a little different, okay? But then there are certain things that I can do really easily, like my ponytails and all that stuff. I can do that stuff real easy. Whereas my daughter, it takes a village. And she dances, and her hair always has to be in a slick back low bun. Baby. baby, honey. I'll be like, ooh. And my daughter's hair is so beautiful. And in her shrunken fro, when it's shrunken all the way, it's like this. It's so tight and perfectly circular. And then you pull her hair down and it's down her back. That's why, did y'all see that thing with Judge Million? I said, oh, Judge, because y'all know I watch People's Court. I don't know how I missed that episode. She talking about, so you mean that you're not going to sit up here and tell me that when your hair get wet, it shrinks up 9 inches. I said, oh no, Marilyn. And it wasn't the fact that she didn't know. Again, see, that's what I'm saying, everybody. She don't know. But then when the lady was getting ready to show her, she was like, I could show you. She was like, no. So then it's like, Marilyn, I hope your husband pulled your coattail, pulled you to the side. Because, see, her husband from Buffalo, I know her husband been around the way. I know he been around the way. I think she grew up a little bit more affluently, I think, than he did. I said, Marilyn. Did she just tell a black woman about black women's hair and was loud and wrong? You see, when people do stuff, I'll be like, and I felt so bad because I said, oh, they finna eat her up. They about to eat her up, baby. Yeah, there is a big difference between European and relaxed hair, relaxed natural hair. There's a huge difference. That's why I be like, nah, ain't nobody, no. I change my hair so much, they know better than to question anything. Listen, that's me, but that's my business. I'm showing y'all different styles, so my hair gonna look different all the time. And if you got an attitude about it, all you have to do is not watch my channel. That's it. Go where you want. Find you a natural hair channel. Because there's plenty of them out there. You just really don't care about that. You just want to pop off. You want to pop off. Honey, they be wanting to pop off so bad. I'll be like, when did these brothers start getting so pop offish? When did that happen? Because, honey, y'all popping off a whole lot these days. And be wrong. So you popping off and you wrong. I don't know, man. We just at a very interesting phase in life. Because sometimes I'll show stuff to my husband and he'll be like, oh, listen, I don't know nothing about that. I'll be like, I know. He just be like, dang. I'll be like, that's what they doing, babe. That's what they doing out here. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I take that back. I know why. Yes, please hit that like button. Thank you, girl, because I sure ain't said that not one cotton picking time. Ooh, I need to do better. I have no idea what my curl texture is because I blow it out 99.9% of the time. That's another thing. There are straight naturals who keep their hair for their own reason. That's why, y'all, we have so many different types. You're not going to be able to box us in. That's the thing. The sooner you realize that, because you wasting your time and effort. You can't do it. You be wanting to and can't. And got an attitude. And then want people to feel bad, and then we don't. And then you try to go harder because we don't. I'm like, why do you want that so bad? Turn to your neighbor and say, versatility. Park, I can't stand you. Oh my goodness. Who been a channel member for 4 months? Siobhan, yes, hey, and they do need to stop trying to stop putting us in a box, because it's not going to happen. Yes, that is so true. It's not going to happen. You could put your efforts into something else, something positive. Leave us alone. That shrinkage is real. Put your back into it. Now my hair is fine too. My hair is fine, so I know how that is. Govern yourselves accordingly. Period. Yes, Pop. Not the channel members up here showing out. Period. I know that's right. Robert, you better be, boy, you better be in here for 10 minutes. Yes. And I said 10 minutes. 10 months in the building. Yes. You guys are great. You guys are great, man. Channel members in here. Strong and wrong. Charlene, don't those be the main ones? Very wrong. She did that. She did. I'm like, the bailiff should have told her. You know what, though? I'm going to tell you something, too, about him. I peeped something about him a long time ago. So there was this episode of People's Court, and there was this lady on there. And I think she was the plaintiff. I don't know, but she was a singer, like a gospel singer, like those ones with those big, beautiful voices, like a Tamala Man type gospel singer, right? So you could just, she got one of them big, strong, powerful, beautiful voices. So long story short, I don't even know what the story was about, but she goes out into the hall and they ask her to sing something. You better pull that mic down, because she finna get it to you. She finna get it to you. He had the mic all up here. She said, whatever she sang, big, beautiful, ignorant, beautiful voice. They pan over the Doug. He over there like, I said, really? Really? From that point on, I ain't saying, maybe he was just, he don't know. I don't know. But from that point on, the way he kind of tried to like, first of all, you got the mic right up there to her face. And I don't expect everybody to know the voice that's getting ready to come out this woman. So I expected that from him. But Doug, he was over there. I said, I peep little stuff like that. I don't say nothing. But I peep little stuff like that. That threw me. So I'm going to be honest. I don't even know if he knows to tell her that. I don't know. I'm going to just leave it like that. I don't know if he knows to say, hey, let me tell you about black hair. I don't know. Yeah, big honey, let me tell you something. Pac, yes, she sang. You asked her to sing a gospel singer? Honey, you better, listen, if you don't know, you better pull that mic. She probably didn't even need that mic. So she let out this note, and it was just beautiful and big and gospel ignorant. And they making all these faces like, I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm in the Twilight Zone. Y'all don't talk about me in my 10 minutes. I said it with authority too, didn't I? You've been a channel member for 10 minutes. I stood on business with that 10 minutes. But y'all, yes, let me get up out of here. I'm getting ready to film for the food channel. Listen, thank you to all you guys who are over there on our BB Eats channel. Thank you. I'm about to film again. And I'm trying to catch this sunlight, so let me get up off of here. But I appreciate y'all so much. That was just on my spirit. Okay? That was heavy on my spirit. I said, man, y'all got to cut this out. I'm sick of it. Cut it out. Cut it. Let me tell you something. When you go to the cookout, you're going to have an attitude when they put you over there at the other table. You're going to have an attitude now. You got to understand, real life is out here. Y'all quit thinking social media is going to be social media. Y'all got to see these people in the real world. You got to see your black grandmama and aunties and your girl cousins and all of the things. You're going to have to see these folk in the streets. You see? And I mean, you better be glad you're not my family. Because, baby, My family get with you. My family get with you. They be like, you done tap dancing on my family get with you, baby. They will get with you. You got to you. Oh, Jarvis said, did I use it all? Yeah, I love this gloss. I love it. This is on the one video about the things that I am obsessing about. I did that like one video ago. If you want the link to this, but you see, and y'all see, this how you know it's real. I have not taken these out, you guys. I haven't even refreshed them because you know I love when boho like style braids and locks look aged. I love that. That's my fave. So I'm loving this part of it. So if I need to refresh it, I'll start to refresh it because these curls are human hair curls. So it's going to be really easy to refresh, but not yet. Not yet. Not if I ever refresh them, y'all. I like when they look like this. Did y'all want me to put the link to this hair in this particular description box? Because I can. I think somebody said something about that. Hold on, I'm going to do that and then I'm going to jump off so I can film for the food channel. People be like, where you get that from? My grandma. My grandma. She will hit you with that. Okay, bam. I'm gonna put the link to this hair as well. Anything else? Any other link that you guys want? Okay, so the link for the hair is now in the description box to this video. We good? Charlene, you better pray us out. Y'all, Charlene prayed us out. I love y'all. Oh my gosh. I love y'all. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. Heavenly Father, bless your holy name. Thank you for our gathering here with the cousins and Mary today. Bless our going out from this live meeting. Until we meet again, in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Park, I agree. I agree. You know what? I think I don't want to mix brands because there are two brands that are like a lot alike. I think they're sister brands. And hold that thought, Pop. Hold that. Oh, did you pop? Y'all are popping today. Father, we thank you for this time with our community here and bless us to continue strong. Amen. I know that's right. One thing, you see? Do you see? Do you see? I appreciate y'all so much. All right, Thrifty, enjoy your birthday. Enjoy your birthday, man. Oh, Thrifty. Thrifty, I'm about to throw something up for you. Hold on. Hold on, Thrifty. In honor of Thrifty, if you know, you know. If you've been here long enough, you'll understand. Happy birthday! Thrifty and Liddell. I appreciate you guys so much. Oh, Terry, happy early birthday. You guys have birthdays around my husband's. My baby's birthday is on the 27th, and guess what? He's going to be working. Boo. He literally is working like almost, I don't know when the last time he did not work on his birthday. They're going to be somewhere. So yeah, we're going to turn up when he gets back. We're going to turn up when he gets back. But yes, you guys. That squirrel better work. Hey! Thank you so much, Charlene. Thank you for being so active. Because, honey, you were in the chat today. Y'all gonna make me go, man, y'all gonna make me go live more. Listen, please hit that like, hit that thumbs up on your way out. It helps a lot. You know, we're talking about certain things being pushed, other things. Honey, we got to push it. We got to push it by our palms of our hands because Just trust me on this. So it helps me a lot. So I appreciate you guys so very much. And until next time, y'all. Peace. Bye, y'all. Have a great day, night, wherever you are in the world. Be blessed, y'all. Bye.